Once upon a time, in a small, peaceful village, there lived a boy who was known for one thing: his laziness. He would put off everything, from his homework to helping his family. Important tasks were always delayed for another day, another hour, another moment. As you can imagine, he quickly fell behind in his studies and in every other aspect of his life. His family and teachers were worried. They would often sit him down and tell him, "Time is precious. Don't let it slip away." But their words went in one ear and out the other. The boy just didn't see the big deal. He was young, and he felt he had all the time in the world. He'd rather waste his hours on silly, unimportant things, completely unconcerned about his future. One day, news spread like wildfire through the village. A wise man, famous far and wide for his profound knowledge and wisdom, was visiting. Villagers flocked to see him, eager to learn from his teachings. The lazy boy heard about this and thought, maybe this wise man has a shortcut, a quick trick to help me get ahead of everyone else. So, he went to meet him. Standing before the wise man, the boy confessed his feelings. "I feel like a complete failure," he said, his voice full of despair. "All my friends and classmates are way ahead of me in everything. I want to be the best, but I don't know how." The wise man listened patiently, his gaze calm and understanding. When the boy finished, the wise man spoke softly. "The problem is simple. You do not value time. You delay your tasks and waste your precious moments." To help the boy truly understand, he decided to tell him a story. "Listen closely," the wise man began. "There was once a kind and generous king who deeply loved his people. He was always looking for ways to help them. One day, while walking through his city, the king came across an old friend from his school days. The king was shocked to see his friend's condition. He was poor, jobless, and had lost all respect in the community. The friend did nothing but complain and blame others for his misfortune. He claimed that his enemies had ruined his reputation, and that people refused to give him a job simply because he never finished his work on time. The king felt a great sense of pity for his old friend. Wanting to help, he made him an incredible offer. "My friend," the king said, "I will open my royal treasury for you. Before the sun sets today, you can go in and take as much gold and as many jewels as you can carry. Everything you take will be yours." The friend's eyes lit up. This was his chance to change his life forever. Excited, he rushed home to tell his wife the wonderful news. His wife was overjoyed and urged him, "Go now. Go to the palace and get the treasure before the day ends." But the friend simply waved his hand and said, "There's no rush. I'm hungry first. I need to eat." He sat down and enjoyed a long, leisurely meal, thinking he had plenty of time. After eating, he felt a bit sleepy. "I'll just take a short nap," he told his wife. "Then I'll go." That short nap lasted for 2 whole hours. When he finally woke up, it was already late afternoon. He started walking towards the palace. But the sun was hot, and he soon felt tired again. Spotting a large, shady tree, he thought, "I'll just rest here for a few minutes until it cools down." The pleasant breeze and the comfortable shade were so inviting that he dozed off once more. This time, he slept for another 4 hours. He suddenly woke up with a jolt. The sky was painted in shades of orange and purple. The sun was setting on the horizon. Realizing what had happened, he jumped to his feet and ran as fast as he could to the palace. But it was too late. When he reached the grand entrance, the palace gates were closed and locked for the night. He had missed his golden opportunity, all because he did not value time. The wise man finished his story and looked at the lazy boy. A wave of understanding washed over the boy's face. He finally saw himself in the king's foolish friend. He felt a deep sense of shame for all the time he had wasted. With tears in his eyes, he thanked the wise man profusely and promised that from that day forward, he would change his ways. True to his word, the boy went home a different person. He started working hard on his studies and completed his chores without being asked. He stopped procrastinating and became organized and productive. Soon, he not only caught up with his peers, but also began to excel. He earned the respect of his family and friends, and more importantly, he found a sense of purpose and happiness he had never known before. The moral of this story is simple but powerful. Time is as valuable as gold, maybe even more so, because you can't get it back. Our life is made up of a limited number of moments, and it's up to us to use them wisely. When we waste time on unimportant things or put off what needs to be done, we are stealing from our own future. Think about it. To understand the value of 1 year, ask a student who failed their final exam. To understand the value of 1 second, ask someone who just avoided an accident. Laziness and procrastination only lead to regret. But if you use your time wisely, you can achieve your dreams and build a life you're proud of. So, let's all try to be more like the transformed boy and less like the king's friend. Let's complete our tasks on time, pursue our goals with passion, and still make sure to enjoy the small, beautiful moments with our family and friends. That's the secret to living a truly fulfilling life. What did you think of this story? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found it helpful, please share it with someone who might need to hear it. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this. See you next time.